Yo. This is the third time I've tried to film this video. I've just eaten a bunch of melon. I know what I'm gonna do. I always say that, It's daft, innit? Saying let me. I'm gonna fucking do it anyway, so I'm not asking anyone to let me. I've got a tripod here somewhere. Stick it on here. Right. Stick it on the table. There we are. Right. I'm going to get my CBD out. I got... Well, this was the pipe. It seems to be falling apart every time. This is the stuff. Here's my pipe screens. That goes in there. There's a piece of cardboard that comes off it. That goes there. Can't find my fucking pipe. It's pissing me off. There it is. Yeah, what it was, was that normally when I'm angry, I'm not triggered. I'm just angry. And both angers had the similarity that I felt like, I hope I don't, act out. I don't know if act out is the right word. Hope I don't do anything aggressive, My way of dealing with anger is to write it down. That's my way of dealing with anger. I was reading something out of psychology today, and they were saying, like, anger is like a healthy emotion. It's okay to get angry. So I'm saying to myself, like, oh, okay, so me and Mum, we had a bit of a heated moment, and I was angry because I felt like I was getting ripped off, basically, because she couldn't remember what she said in a conversation, that she was going to lend me some money till the 27th. So I just felt like, I told her straight up, I said, I feel like I'm getting ripped off. But, like, of course, that didn't touch her because she doesn't understand the depth of the meaning behind simple phrases like that. Unless there's, like, abuse or some kind of insult or some kind of out of line way of talking involved, she won't see that she's done anything wrong. I'm doing it again. I didn't want to talk about it. Because what'll happen is she'll get out of line with me. She'll start saying the you word. You do this, you do that, you do that. You know what I mean? But I'll always be like, I feel like this, I feel like that, I feel like this, So clearly this isn't fair because she's bringing me into it when I'm not bringing her into it. Okay, so so there's two types of anger. there's an anger where I feel slightly triggered, and I don't mean triggered as in like, oh my God, I can't think straight, blah, 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 you know, oh my God, my mind's gone somewhere else kind of triggered. I just mean I feel like I can taste that triggered taste very, very slightly, you know, that kind of anger. And that's the anger that I had on the way home on the bus. And I've had it before, and being clairsentient, right? What that is telling me is that I didn't trust her. There was a lot of anger behind it, because like the amount of times I've asked to be lent money and she said no, you know, there could have been a lot of anger there, and that's why I got angry. And that what that is getting angry for the wrong reasons, and that's probably why I felt triggered. Just like, if I could pop my fingers, probably about this close, you know, not that close, or that close, but that close, that much triggered. Not really triggered at all, but like, it was there, you know. And see, because mostly when I get angry, I feel completely aware of everything, you know. I'm not like running my mind with oh fuck this, fuck that, you know, etc, etc, fuck her, she's a snake, blah blah blah, you know, whatever. I'm not running my mind. I'm just angry. I'm just holding a feeling of anger, because for me, anger is a feeling. And what I can do sometimes is just feel it, just feel the anger. And I like to just feel the anger and write down anything that comes to me while I'm feeling my anger. That's how I normally deal with it. So to solve this problem, that like I felt like I'd got angry in, there are two ways of getting angry, and I'd like to get angry this way, but I didn't want to get angry that way. So I phoned her when I got back, and I'd say we had a conversation, but she just talked and talked and talked, and I didn't get the chance to say much at all. But she talked to me, and yeah. I mean, I'm not going to put up with that. I'm not going to put up with a narcissistic conversation. Someone who is narcissistic in conversation and would just talk and talk and talk and not letting me talk. I'm not going to put up with that. You know, my solution to that is, right, I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to be the narcissist, and I'm going to talk and talk and talk and not let you talk at all. You know, because if you feel that's acceptable for you to do, then guess what? I feel that's acceptable for me to do. And that's the way that I'll deal with it. And I suppose, like, what that leads to is some conversations will be all narcissism from her, and some conversations will be all not narcissism, because I understand narcissism and I'm not narcissistic. I'm just kind of imitating a narcissist. I suppose I'm a socio-narcissist. You know what I mean? I know I shouldn't be doing it, but I don't care. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I'm going to end this video here, and I'll see you later. Have a good one. Goodbye.